Arsenal, it's time to lock in. We cannot be panicking just because we lost the Carabao Cup final, because football seasons, they're not defined at the start of the season. They're defined now in March, April, and May. So the run-in is going to be absolutely huge for us. We have 7 games remaining in the Premier League. We have probably around 4 matches left in the Champions League as well, and FA Cup. We're in the quarterfinals. For us, Arsenal, this is where everything is on the line. We got a pretty huge win against Leverkusen in the Champions League, but a painful defeat against Man City in the Carabao Cup final. Now those 2 results, you could say they kind of tell different type of stories, but it shows what we still have to improve on, and specifically I think that's the attacking side of our game. But yeah, let's start with the positives, because we didn't just win in Europe. I think we made a statement in that win against Leverkusen. I mean, we won 3-1 on aggregate. Leverkusen have been a decent side in Europe, but it's crazy. They honestly outplayed us in that first leg. We drew that game 1-1, and then we went into the second leg winning 2-0, and we came out and played some of our best attacking football this season. And I've got to mention, what a goal from Eze on the half volley edge of the box. He loves those half volleys. Every time the ball bounces in front of him, he tries that nearly every single time. But we played so well. We got like 12 shots on target, 22 shots overall. We completely dominated Leverkusen, and that's what I was expecting going into the Man City game, but not exactly what happens. But Arsenal against Leverkusen, Arsenal won 3-1 on aggregate. I think in that second leg we controlled the game. We were very structured at the back. They couldn't really get into our box very well. We didn't panic. We didn't lose our shape at the back, and under pressure we did not collapse, even though it was a round of 16 game still. Then a few days later after that, we played the Carabao Cup final against Man City, and we lost 2-0. I mean, we didn't really play the best. Arteta, I feel like he set up the game for us to park the bus or like sit very deep and try to hit Man City on the counter, but we could barely go out from our own box because they were literally pinning us in our own box, having 4 players up front on the edge of our box, trying to just limit the passes coming into the middle, and they completely closed that off, and Kepa was not comfortable playing it over the top to our fullbacks. So we saw him multiple times just standing there for around a minute, honestly, just trying to figure out where to pass. But yeah, our 2 midfielders, Zubimendi and Declan Rice, they dropped deep, but they could not make the line breaking passes over that Man City attack. I think losing to City, I think it shows that we can't really sit back and counter versus a team like them. We need to really let our attack have some freedom and actually attack well. Sure, we could be good defensively. On the attacking side, we need to have more freedom, less of this more controlled kind of attacking. Now still, we have plenty of games, around 15 probably in all competitions to play, but here's the key thing: Arsenal's season is far from over. In fact, I think it's actually perfectly set up. In the Champions League, we're into the quarterfinals against Sporting. Now Sporting just came off of a 5-0 comeback win against Bodo Glimt. So yeah, Sporting are definitely going to be a tough opponent. I really hope Arsenal could turn up on our end. But our confidence is high in the Champions League. Our momentum is there, but maybe after this Man City game, it might hinder us a little bit. I think every opponent from here on out is going to be tough. There's no easy games. We can't have no second chances, no slip-ups at all, because this is the huge games coming into the end of the season. The last few games are huge for us. The title race, the run-in, is where we can't afford to lose a single game. Our toughest matches will probably be Newcastle, Man City at the Etihad, and Bournemouth as well. Bournemouth, when the international break is done, we play them after our FA Cup game against, I think, Southampton. But every match now must feel like a final. We can't drop points. If we do, it could be potentially over if Man City win the rest of their matches. We have to win consistently and probably the rest of our matches in the Premier League, and then we could finally do it if we win the rest of those matches. But after losing to City, the FA Cup could matter even more. It's a real chance at getting more, or our first piece of silverware, a chance to respond after that Man City loss, and a chance to prove that we have improved, or we can be a better attacking side compared to that final, because that final we did not play well at all. But yeah, we're still in Europe, we're still in the title race, and we're still in the FA Cup, so a treble is still on, but pressure is probably creeping in heavier than ever. Now this is where things could get complicated, because at the end of the season we need our players to be available. We are very close to being full strength. Obviously, Mikel Merino is out for the season, and more importantly, Martin Odegaard, he's still not fully fit, but he's back in training, so he could be back for that Bournemouth game, hopefully, because he's a very key player in our attack. Eze, obviously out for a month. He's been in some pretty good form, but that's a huge miss. In terms of creativity, he's been a massive player in that midfield. Now with Martin Odegaard being back, Odegaard, he's not just another player, he's literally a system player. He plays so well in Arteta's system. He controls the tempo, he creates chances, and he leads the press from the front. And I think we were kind of, I would say we were kind of missing a player like Odegaard, who tends to drop deep in that Man City game. We needed someone to drop deep and kind of carry the ball forward a bit and play the passes in behind, or whether that be playing the free-flowing football that we need. But without him, I can't lie, we kind of look a little bit slower in the attack. We look more predictable and easier to defend. Honestly, we do the same thing every time. Our attackers or wingers always go to the byline, try to cross it. If not, they try to just cut inside and pass it to the midfielders instead of trying to get a shot in. Just cut inside, try and get a shot in. I barely see Saka do that anymore. But yeah, Ben White is back in the squad, as we saw against Man City. Trossard, I mean, he hasn't been too good, for being honest, but the margins are going to get even tighter in these next few games, so we need to be really strong in these next few matches. Obviously, we have Saliba, who's solid at the back. Declan Rice being a very key player. He did not have the best game in that Man City game, but our defense is definitely our strongest suit. So what does this all mean? I think Arsenal need to just be ruthless in the big moments. This is the biggest one against City. We had moments, we did not take them. The Havertz shot, I mean, we had 3 shots right there in that kind of sequence. James Trafford saved every single shot, triple save. It was unbelievable. After that, we were kind of shook that he saved those kind of shots and we fell out of the game a little bit, but we cannot let that happen again. We need to perform at an even higher level, because I mean, at this level we don't get second chances, and we need to treat every single league game like a final. We can't slip up against the smaller teams. No more drop points, even against the bigger teams. Like title winning teams, they don't almost win games. We need to really dominate and finish the games, show that we really deserve this title. I mean, obviously we do score the set pieces, that's kind of part of our game. We can't really rely on just that. But yeah, we have to manage Odegaard slowly coming into the squad. We can't just like throw him in and give him 90 minutes. That's probably gonna make it even worse. But don't leave him out too long. But I think Arteta is probably gonna get this right. Just give him a little bit of game time in that FA Cup match and slowly bump it up as the games go on. But if Odegaard is fully fit, this could definitely decide our season. It could for sure help us win trophies as well. But the defense, as I said before, it's our strongest suit, with Saliba at the back, Gabriel at the back. Those two are super solid. Raya being at the back. I mean, we tend to control games when we have the ball. We stay compact, which is really hard for the opponent to break us down, but we can't give anything away. We have to be really strong defensively. We can't let the teams have chances at scoring. So yeah, I expect a really good performance and multiple good performances from here on out. But yeah, Arsenal season, I would say we could definitely win the double still, potentially quadruple as well. But yeah, we've proven we can rise to the occasion, but we have also shown that we could have a little bit of slip-ups, but we can't have those anymore. Now, the hardest part for the players is probably the pressure, the expectation, and also how will they respond after that disappointment against Man City, because from this point on, we just need to go full throttle. We just need to score, defend very well. We can only get results from here on out. I mean, we have the Champions League dream is still alive. The title race is in our hands. I believe we are at the moment 9 points clear, and the chance to win a trophy is still there, multiple trophies even. If we want to be remembered, we can't be remembered as contenders. This season could be the season we make history, winning the Premier League title for the first time in 20+ years. And I mean, that would be amazing. Hopefully Arsenal could do it and not slip up like last season. I think this season we have learned a little bit more, but yeah, we have to take that next step right now. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. Don't forget to drop a like, comment down below how many trophies do you think Arsenal is gonna win, and do you think Arsenal is gonna go unbeaten for the rest of the games of the Premier League? Which trophies do you think they're gonna win? Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.